Yo, what's cracking everyone? Ericship 111 here. So, as most of you know, Forza Horizon 5's Let's Go Episode 5 livestream wrapped up very recently, and we covered the newest and most exciting details that were revealed, like the 2020 Toyota Supra, the new catalogue of wheels available for customization, amongst many more. However, Episode 5 did hold a lot more subtle information that perhaps some of you may have missed. So what I have done is rewatch the live stream to highlight any important details that were kind of just brushed over, yet vital to the game. Just before I continue, if you guys want to stay up to date with the latest Forza Horizon 5 news, rumors, and some possible early gameplay, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button. You guys have truly been incredible, and make sure to subscribe to this channel as well. So in today's video, let's take a look at 7 features that you may have missed from the Let's Go Episode 5 livestream for Forza Horizon 5. Starting off with number 1, rear wing downforce. So in most Forza titles, whenever a car has several wing options available as a customization, only the Forza designed aero is fully adjustable in the tuning section. This was something that didn't go too well with the Forza community because the design of the Forza aero is very generic, whereas some of the other proper GT wings actually have a nice design. But players simply don't equip them onto their cars because all of the tuning options to adjust the amount of downforce you want is completely locked. But in Horizon 5, it seems as though things may be a little bit different when the developers equip this massive rear wing on the new Supra. Did you see this little note here? Yes, that's right, this HKS non-Forza wing will be fully adjustable. That's exciting to see, and I just hope it will be like this for the rest of the vehicles in Horizon 5, because that Forza wing has overstayed its welcome and it's time to give the players more choices. Number 2, no 900-degree wheel rotation. Right, so one of the most requested features that the community have asked for, especially from players who play with a steering wheel setup, is for the cockpit view to have the character turn the steering wheel at a 900-degree rotation, or more than what the current franchise offers. As I have said in the past, back in the early 2010s during the Xbox 360 days, yeah, sure, 90-degree wheel rotation was fine, but now with steering wheels and sim rigs becoming more accessible to the everyday consumer, the experience just doesn't feel as immersive if your in-game character has barely turned the wheel while you yourself is fighting the actual wheel to maintain a nice drift. Now, in the most recent livestream, Playground Games did very briefly go into cockpit view in the new Toyota Supra with the steering wheel and character's hands in view, but then quickly changed to the closer dashboard view. Was this done intentionally to stop players from speculating a feature that won't be included in Horizon 5? By the looks of this 2-second clip here, I believe we are going to get the same wheel rotation as we have from previous Horizon titles, but what do you guys think? Number 3, tire smoke has changed. Now, one of the bigger requests that players have made is to make tire smoke more visible in-game, as so far in the Horizon franchise, the tire smoke, whether you are drifting or doing a burnout, it just looks a little weak, like your tires aren't even burning any rubber at all. But for Horizon 5, the developers did say that now elements such as tire smoke and dust kicking up from any surface will be more voluminous, and I do believe in some of the other gameplays we have seen in Horizon 5, there has been some brief evidence of this. Not only that, tire smoke in Horizon 5 is actually related to heat. So how hot your tire temperature will directly affect how much tire smoke is produced, and different seasons, weather effects will all play a part for this visual effect as well. This is something I have talked about in some of my recent videos, and I'm very happy to see that the developers mentioning this as well. Number 4, no working clock still. Ever since the Forza Horizon series moved over to the Xbox One generation, the in-car clock has never worked. For most cars, if it has a digital clock, it will always be stuck at 12 o'clock no matter what time of the Forza Horizon day it is. If you want to see working clocks in a Horizon game, play Forza Horizon 2 on the Xbox 360 and the in-car clock is actually aligned properly with the time of day in the game. However, in Horizon 5, it looks as if this tiny detail won't be returning. As we can see in the dash of the Supra, the clock is once again at 12 o'clock. Now I know this is perhaps not the biggest detail or thing to be worried or upset about, but it's still something worth noting. Number 5, Events Lab. So this feature hasn't really been revealed as much as I thought it would have, given how interesting it is. Now for those who don't know, Events Lab is basically a feature which grants players developer build like tools to create any race they want, however they want. This can range from bowling some massive pins over like we saw in the E3 game reveal, or to change the entire physics like the amount of gravity within the Horizon world. Yes, it is that crazy. But one thing that myself and many others have speculated, that this Events Lab feature would only be allowed to take place inside the Horizon Stadium. But it turns out that will not be the case. Apparently, according to what Mike Brown said in the live stream, that on the Baja circuit, players can create different routes using the Events Lab feature. Now, I still don't know whether or not this feature will apply across the entire Forza Horizon 5 world, or it will be limited to specific spots chosen. A lot of speculation still with this feature, but at least we know for sure that it at least expands beyond the Horizon Stadium. Number 6, Festival Sites. So we know that this here will be the main Horizon Festival site. It consists of a long drag strip and for the first time ever a racetrack too. Now in previous live streams when we saw the Porsche racing through a tarmac circuit, that race is unlocked once you open up another Horizon Festival which is called Horizon Apex, and most recently we saw the Mitsubishi Lancer Evo 10 tackle through some dirt roads in a Horizon Wild event, which will be the third Horizon Festival that you can open. So my question is, what will the other Horizon Festivals be? Surely there must be a cross-country one, and maybe even a street racing one with traffic. Or could that also be classed under the Horizon Apex category? I don't exactly know, but the team did confirm that there will be a total of 6 Horizon Festivals across the entire map of Horizon 5. And lastly, number 7, what's this pink house? As the stream was showcasing the Evo 10 in the Horizon Wild race, the developers were talking about the architecture around the circuit, how the buildings are so vibrant with many different colors, whether they are orange or brown, but then they briefly talked about this pink house that's supposedly very close to where this race is. And apparently this pink house we may get the opportunity to actually live in. Yeah, that was the words that came right out of Mike Brown. So who knows what this pink house actually features or what it actually is. Will we finally have a proper house that we can customize and maybe even walk around in, a bit like Test Drive? Or is this more like a Horizon 4 thing where it sounded very cool and exciting to own a business, but when we actually got to play the game, it was a bunch of small challenges with some daily rewards? I'm not exactly sure, but I do want to know more about this pink house. So there we have it guys. If you guys did find this video interesting or helpful, please make sure to smash the thumbs up button as that would really help me out. What other things did you notice from episode 5's Let's Go live stream? Make sure to write it down in the comment section below. I do read your comments guys, and of course if you guys would like to see more Forza Horizon 5 content, make sure to click the subscribe button with notifications turned on, and I hope to see you guys in the next video. Peace.